Part 2. The Truth and Revenge. The village woke up in fear. Nobody slept well that night. John stood outside his house, looking lost. "This cannot continue," he said quietly. His friend Chike walked up to him. Chike, tall, dark skin, bearded, strong build, always serious face. Wears simple native attire. "John, how many more people will die before you open your eyes?" John looked confused. "What do you mean?" Chike leaned closer. "Your mother. Something is wrong with her." John stepped back. "Careful what you say." Chike shook his head. "I was there the night Nwakaigo died." John froze. "What are you saying?" Chike whispered. "I saw a shadow. It was not human. It entered your mother's house." That night, John could not sleep. He sat in the dark, thinking, "My mother? No, it's not possible." But then, memories started coming back. Her warnings, her anger, and how every woman died after meeting her. John held his head. God, what is going on? The next day, Chike took John to a native doctor deep in the forest. Dibia, old man, grey beard, red cap, tribal marks, deep powerful eyes, surrounded by charms and calabash. The air felt heavy. The Dibia looked at John and laughed softly. "You came late." John's voice shook. "Please, tell me what is happening." The Dibia threw some cowries on the ground. Silence. Then his face changed. "The enemy is in your house." John's heart started beating fast. "Who?" The Dibia looked straight into his eyes. "Your mother." John staggered back. No, you are lying." Chike held him. "Calm down." The Dibia spoke again. "She is not just a woman. She is a shapeshifter. Bird, snake, darkness." John fell to his knees. "Why would she do this to me?" The Dibia's voice became heavy. "She does not want to lose you." John returned home that evening, shaking. Ogechi was sitting outside calmly. "My son," she said softly, "where have you been?" John forced a smile. "Just walking." Ogechi looked into his eyes. "You look different." John sat beside her. "Mama, do you love me?" Ogechi smiled. "You are my only son. I will do anything for you." John swallowed hard. "Anything?" Ogechi's eyes flickered. "Yes, anything." That night, John did something he had never done before. He pretended to sleep. Midnight came. The wind started blowing. Slowly, he opened his eyes. He saw Ogechi standing in the middle of the room, muttering strange words. Her body started shaking. Her eyes turned red. John's heart nearly stopped. Then, suddenly, she transformed. A dark bird stood where her mother was. John covered his mouth to stop himself from screaming. The bird flew out through the window. John whispered, "It's true." The next morning, John ran back to the Dibia. "I saw it," he shouted. The Dibia nodded. "Now you believe." John's eyes were filled with tears. "How do I stop her?" The Dibia became serious. "You must act fast or she will kill again." He handed John a small charm. "This will weaken her." John asked, "And then?" The Dibia said slowly, "You must face her and choose between your mother and your future." That night, John sat waiting. Ogechi entered the house. "My son, why are you awake?" John stood up. "Mama, I know everything." Silence. Ogechi froze. Then she smiled slowly. So you finally found out." John's voice broke. "Why, Mama? Why are you killing them?" Ogechi stepped closer. They want to take you away from me." John shouted. "That is not love." Ogechi screamed. "You don't understand." Her voice echoed. "I carried you for 9 months. I suffered for you. No woman will take you from me." John's eyes filled with tears. "You are destroying me." Ogechi's face hardened. "If I cannot have you, nobody will." Suddenly, she began to transform again. Half woman, half bird. Terrifying. John quickly threw the charm. A bright light flashed. Ogechi screamed loudly. "What have you done?" She fell to the ground weak. John stood shaking. "Mama, stop this, please." Ogechi looked up at him, her eyes soft for a moment. "My son." Then suddenly she grabbed his leg. "You will stay with me forever." John cried out. The room shook violently. The house door burst open. Chike ran in. "John, run!" But John stood still, tears running down his face. "I cannot keep running." Ogechi rose again, now fully transformed into a terrifying creature, half bird, half snake, pure darkness. She smiled. "Now you will join me." And that is how the night became the beginning of war between a son and the mother who refused to let him go.